everybody, welcome back to Elden Ring. Today I'm gonna showcase some of my favorite weapons and shields and ways to play this game after you beat the game a couple of times. And since Elden Ring is my first Souls game, the journey was very rough for me. So this very camp here begins my journey. I remember the first time I came here, I see all these soldiers, I was so scared. I seen them rushing into me, I was just like, dodging, oh my god, am I getting right? I just died. Like this. I didn't know what to do. This game, it has so many different ways you could play, and so many different ways you can die as well. But like, the thing that I found most interesting is that it doesn't matter that you die. You should die. That is part of the fun of the game here. Then later on, when you actually learn how to play this game, you discover there's so many different stuff you can use, like this incantation here, or you can use different buffs, like this katana, not the Kiba katana I showed you guys in one of the Elden Ring duels. The movement is absolutely ridiculous, and it doesn't matter how many enemies come now, I can just kill them, and I'm not afraid of them. Wait, I am. Wait, I regret it. No. Alright, that was a bluff. That was a bluff. That was a bluff. But is it? Is it a bluff though? So ways you play this game varies differently from person to person. I personally really like daggers, but they do have a very short range. So you need to be very precise with your movement, otherwise you just not hitting anyone. You can move around back. The time that it took enemy to hit you even once, you're already 4, 5, 6 hits away. So it's very good if you have these two talisman equipped. Also, I really recommend Lord of Blood Exaltation. So once enemy bleed, you have more attack power. So this is a really good combination. Alright. Let's get to some my favorite things to do once I learn how to play this game. Alright, number 1 is the carrion retaliation. I know a lot, this is a controversial topic. A lot of people think the best parry is the buckler parry because the movement is very smooth, and you have many like the frames, so the frame time for the parry. But like I think many YouTubers said this too. The carrion retaliation actually has more time frame for the parry, but you could only get this later at games. So a lot of people just adapted using the buckler, saying is the best parry. But I wouldn't necessarily disagree with that because not a lot of people actually got this carrion retaliation because you have to go all the way deep in the carrion manner to get it. So I think these two are one of the best ones. But one thing I do think is the golden parry. Let me show you guys. So the golden parry has a really wide range, but every time you use it, you see the FP, it decreases. Unlike the carrion retaliation, if you're not hitting that's not what I'm gonna do. If you're not hitting someone with the magic stuff, you're not using any mana for it, so it's relatively better that way. Also, the way the golden parry works is kind of unpredictable. Let me show you. So it goes all the way around. So sometimes if you're a little bit like, hold on, let me show you. If you're a little bit too fast, you could do it. But if you are actually right on time or too late, you actually don't really don't really do it because of the way the animation works. So, but if you were to use the carry and retaliation, come on, attack you bitch. Oh, that was my bad. You actually have to do it more precise compared to the golden parry. But I'm a little bit rusty. Pardon me on that. Practice. Okay, why is not? There we go. So this one's more precise. You have to actually watch the enemy's gestures, their arm movements. Ow. You know, I wish I could carry the shield fast, but this dagger, the misericord, is really awesome. But you have to kind of build up your main stats for it because like the base damage on this weapon is really low, even though it has a 140 critical. That means like I think compared to other weapons, you're already like about 110 or 115. Usually many weapons are just only 100%. So this one has a potential, but it only works really well when you're a relatively higher level. Alright, let's do more parry. Come on, let me parry you. Come on. I especially fond of the lightning fusion of the weapon. It's just really cool, and if you have more very high dexterity, the damage is really awesome. And most enemies and players, if you do PvP, actually don't have much lightning defenses because most weapons they have, oh no, sorry, most of the armor they have don't have much lightning. Look how awesome this is! Come on. I don't like guys who spawn every time it's called their friends. Never fix me alone. That's why you always get backstab. Come on, boy. Look at here. Look over here. How many different? I do think if you are a parry beginner, the golden parry is very forgiving. Like when you first start, you tend to parry too early or too late. So golden parry really give you the advantage to do that. But once you get used to parry, either buckler parry or the carry retaliation is the best because you tend to be more precise. And if you are like me, always miss, just use golden parry. Come on, I'm gonna parry you. There we go. All right. I don't like you. I don't like you. You know. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Another part of my all-time favorite in this game are the katanas. I when I first started playing this game, I used a different class. I used the prisoner because the prisoner had the most higher stat at the beginning. I was a new. I just wanted to have higher levels when I first started. I don't really know what to do, so I played 5 hours on that account and I gave up. Then I started a second account with samurai, and it come with a Wuchi katana, which I didn't know how awesome the weapon, the natural ultra war would unsheath, how awesome that is. But so I just never used that weapon art until I found the bloody slash. It's also the Evan War as a war found in the south part of Limbrick. Uh, the you can get it after you defeat the general for from the four height four height west cat from the four height this one and after you defeat the general it gives you this extra war. It's really awesome. The downside is that you use your own health to use this extra war. So if you don't do it carefully, you actually will just die because you're low health and the enemies just kill you in one hit. Like this general area is when I first found that Elden Ring is a horror game. Look at all these T-Rex dogs. When I first played this part, you have no idea how many times I died to this motherfucker. Ow. I don't die good. Oh, this is just so scary. No matter how many times you play this game, they are scary. Scary means scary. Or you will die by the bloody slash. Onto another weapon. This weapon I found actually very late when I played this game, all the way in the mountain tops. I know this weapon is very controversial, but this weapon is the only reason I actually beat Elden Ring, and is the only reason I started to improve my abilities to do many different things in this game. The actual war is absolutely ridiculous. The damage with the blood procs is just phenomenal, and many people say disgusting. I mean, it is in a way because no other weapon has this capacity to do this much damage. Like even to like radical to enemies that don't bleed, this weapon still does a relatively okay damage to them because of the movement set and the range. There we go. So you can actually do a plunge attack like this. It explodes, so you want to run away. Very nice. Another part of the game I enjoy is actually the Twin Blade. I heard that Twin Blade did not exist in Dark Souls 1 and 3, and was someone said like it's only in Dark Souls 2, but many people didn't like Dark Souls 2. I never played the series, so I have no idea. But this Twin Blade from the first class, the Snake one, is absolutely awesome. Uh, the damage on this is really awesome. You can try many different options. The movement set is really awesome. This thing is 65. So the hitbox on this thing actually multiple. So when you jump, when you do the jump attack on this thing, while you close to your enemy, every single hit counts. Alright, let's fight some bigger boys. Finally, the last part I want to showcase are some of my favorite incantations and some of my past favorite incantations as well. Before the 1.04 patch, the Swarm of Flies is such a powerful spell. I will showcase the boss fight, which is me using only Swarm of Flies to fight the Fire Giant. It was absolutely awesome. And the Friend's Burst is really good for sniping enemies. Enemies when you stand far away. Sometimes, like some enemies, they just stand far away from you and really hard to aim them, and it's a great choice. You can see I'm stand all the way here. I think I can shoot that guy from here. Oh, almost. Here to be fine. You see, the range is absolutely ridiculous. Is that much damage? It shouldn't be this far. And relatively the FP cost is not that great. But once the enemy gets closer, it's hard to do that. So with incantation like this, it absolutely make it awesome. Alright, enjoy the boss fight. Alright, so those are some of the fun stuff I enjoyed playing this game. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be doing more montage of this game, showing off more cool stuff like this if I can hit. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye! You know, this incantation is really cool, but it can be really lame when enemies just knocking me off it. There we go. Bye!